The day had started off like any other, dull, uneventful, and dragging on at a snail's pace. It was 7th period calculus, the final stretch before the weekend, and more importantly, before spring break. Everyone in the classroom was restless, anxiously waiting for the final bell to set us free. Our teacher, known for his laid-back attitude, decided to ditch the usual lesson plan and entertain us with a trivia quiz on Sporkle. Just as one of my friends confidently answered a question, Adidas, I remember it clearly. The loudspeaker crackled to life. The voice on the intercom was that of the school's dean, but something was different. His usual calm, composed tone had been replaced by pure panic. "This is not a drill," he announced, voice shaking. "All teachers, initiate lockdown immediately." The classroom fell into an eerie silence. Even our easygoing teacher looked visibly rattled as he rushed to turn off the lights and motioned for us to move to the back corner of the room. We sat there, barely breathing, as the familiar hum of the overhead lights faded into nothingness, an indication that the school had cut power. It was then that the reality of the situation sank in. This wasn't just another security exercise. Something was seriously wrong. Minutes passed, feeling like hours. Then, from the hallway, came a sound that sent a chill down my spine. A blood-curdling scream. The voice was deep, enraged, and completely unhinged. The sound of metal clashing against metal echoed through the corridor as the man slammed his fists against the lockers. His screams were incoherent at first, but as he got closer, the words became unmistakable. "I'll kill all of you." A girl in our class let out a small sob, which quickly turned into full-on crying. Her panic was contagious. Others started to cry, whispering prayers under their breath, clutching onto their friends for reassurance. The man was getting closer. A sickening thud against the classroom door sent shockwaves through all of us. He was here. "Open up!" he bellowed, pounding relentlessly. One of the girls lost control and let out a terrified scream. That only made things worse. The pounding intensified, the door trembling under his force. For what felt like an eternity, we sat there, paralyzed, hoping that the lock would hold. And then, just as suddenly as it had started, the banging stopped. We didn't move. We didn't dare. The screams gradually faded. The man retreating down the hall, continuing his rampage elsewhere. 10 minutes passed, maybe more. And then, finally, the dean's voice returned over the intercom. His words confirmed our worst fears. A disturbed individual had entered the school, attacking the receptionist before she could alert security. No one knew if he was armed. The staff had searched the halls but couldn't find him. The directive was clear. Resume class, but keep all doors locked. No one was allowed to leave for any reason. The day ended in a strange limbo between fear and relief. But the nightmare wasn't over yet. That night, a janitor working the late shift stumbled upon something chilling. Hidden inside a supply closet at the back of the school was the same man, curled up and asleep. The most disturbing part? According to rumors, the janitor had spotted something poking out of the man's pocket, a .44 Magnum. Nobody knows exactly what happened next. Some say the janitor made too much noise and startled him. Others believe he carelessly left the closet door open. What we do know is that by the time police arrived, the man had vanished. To this day, no one is sure if he was ever caught, but one thought still haunts me. That day, we may have come face to face with something far more terrifying than just an intruder. We had faced the possibility of never making it out at all.